good morning. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to stand so you can see my full body. Okay, so let me just lift this because that's not helping anything. Um, I don't think I have the camera positioned right. Let me just lower that down a little. God, I didn't mean to get this close, but you already seen me outside in the sun, so that's fine. I don't know. I'm so short. All right, so this is me. Yes, I'm wearing black, so I probably look worse than all this. Um, should you see my legs? I don't know if you can. you know, um, I'm not gonna lift my shirt. Um, there you go, and I have the arms too. So that's definitely chubby enough, and that's me. I weighed in with my clothes on. Usually I don't. I weigh in without my clothes, first thing in the morning, and I'm actually shocked. It says I weigh 143.3. I know that that's a little much just because I have the clothes, but that's okay. We're not starting today anyways. Um, Something I wanted to mention that I thought about back when I lost the pounds. I don't know if it was 40 pounds back then. It probably wasn't. It's probably closer to 30, even 25 maybe, because you're not all that big if you're a tiny person when you're 35 at the time. I was getting divorced, and I knew just from talking to other divorced women and seeing other divorced women throughout my life that if when you get divorced, you either lose a bunch of weight or you gain a bunch of weight. And so I knew which way I was going. And I think a big part of why I succeeded, because I lost everything in like 2 months, very quickly. A big part of it was I knew that I would lose the weight. So I just wanted to talk about mindset, and that it's very important that you believe in whatever diet plan you're doing, because how are you going to follow through if you don't believe it's going to work? I believed it, and it absolutely worked, and I think that was super important to get me started. So I wanted to talk also about my supplements that I take. Back then, I did take a multivitamin, and that was it. That worked. When you're older, you need to take more stuff, probably. So I'm going to show you those. I'm not selling anything. And I do want to talk about a lot of things on this channel. I may make a video a day like my sister suggested just to get them going because no one's seeing these first few videos anyways. And what was I going to say? I'm sorry. I I took some melatonin just a few hours ago because I woke up at 3 and I wanted to make sure I got to sleep at least till 6. It's about 6:30 right now, I think. And so anyways, yeah, so I got some coffee to wake me up. I did drink coffee with cream back then. I had all the different flavored stuff. I have half and half now, but I'll probably switch back to the non-fat flavored. I like hazelnut, but there's, all kinds of varieties they have. And I drank Diet Pepsi. I've always been a Diet Pepsi girl. And I still do. And so that's going to be part of the diet if you're going to follow what I do, because I know it's going to work. Even though they say no, it won't work because you're older now and you don't have the same muscle mass. I do have weights. I'm willing to lift them. Yeah, I hate that this is so disorganized. So let me just focus and get to the supplements. And we'll go there. So we're gonna focus on the supplements in this video, and I may pull a tarot card. That's something I do as well. I do that for work. I've been a professional tarot reader for over 20 years. I learned when I was 15, so that's 37 years ago. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. Okay, so let's go over here. And oh, my hair. We'll see. My hair is another thing that we will talk about in another video. Why it's a million different colors. Okay, so here's I don't know if you can see my boy. I have 3 animals, 3 pets, by the way. This is Niso, and Small is coming up. Here comes Small. Stay away from the candle, Small. And you saw Juniper yesterday. She's down here too, but I don't think you can see her. So anyways, the supplements. Back then, I did do a multivitamin. This is the one I take now, okay? And it's not great. It works fine, but it seems kind of cheap. The other one I bought was quite more expensive, and I'll switch to that one. I just get this off Amazon. Like I said, I don't have links. I'm not selling anything. I'm happy to try to link it for you in the comments if anyone sees this and wants that. I've also been taking for quite a while now the Dr. Berg's DK and DK. My sister will get that one, DK. D3 and K2. Um, the new research shows that it's very important to have your vitamin D levels high. And see, that's the whole point of my channel. This is how I see things. I don't believe any of this crap. You know, you can skew the, well, obviously I believe something or I wouldn't take these. You know, it's like a just in case maybe. But you can screw the data to skew the data to pretty much say anything you want it to say, you know. So I need to test these things out for myself. Yes, I do believe in the whole it's harder to lose weight as you get older because you lose the muscle mass. But of course, I believe we can rebuild that. And I will. And let me show you the other things real fast. So this, okay, so the gummies, that's so funny. So I think it's, you know, what do they say? The placebo effect. Anything gummy in this, just took one of these a few hours ago. I like them. They're like candy. And I also have some vitamin D ones that taste like lemon drops. They're really cool. Also gummies. But they're gummies. They're like candy. I don't even know if they really have stuff in them, but they're fun to take. And placebo effect. Yeah, it knocked me out and I'm still half asleep. Look how cute these guys are though. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see. What else? Let's bring them all over. Oh, the fish oil. Okay, so yeah, the important one when you are older is the probiotic. Okay, you can get these on Amazon. You can get them on Piping Rock. I bought a whole bunch and I got them for a really good price. This is the B complex. I get them all different places. I got them at CVS last time. This I got on Piping Rock, and I also, oh, one more I want to show you. Got fish oil. Never really taken that for any length of time, but it's supposed to be good for inflammation and stuff. You know, I have done the black seed oil, and I'm used to it. It tastes terrible, but that's supposed to be like the best for inflammation. And you know, the omega-3s and the omega-6s. I get confused though because that has omega-6s in it, and it's like, well, you're not supposed to have those. I don't know, but I do like the black seed oil. And I got this too, the Piping Rock Detox supplement. I will be adding this, I haven't taken them yet, when I start the diet, which will probably be tomorrow. The reason it's tomorrow is because I anticipate having a stressful day today, and it's stress eating. That's what put the weight on me in the first place. And so we're just gonna avoid that. And the number one thing is don't bring bad food into your house, okay? Now I'm the type that I'll go out and get it anyways, like I want ice cream because it's so freaking hot. And I have hot flashes. So it's like, okay, go get some ice cream. You know, you got to resist doing that too, or at least maybe walk to the place where the ice cream is. I have Baskin Robbins real close to me. You know, but I'm even to the point as I work more and more outside the home. You know, I've been working from home, and I think you get a little nutty doing that. So I'm trying to get out and about. And it's really nice, and I'll be out and about today, which is why we're not going to start the diet today, but we will start it tomorrow, and we'll do another weigh-in without my clothes. Obviously, you won't witness that, and so that we'll know the real starting point. And because I've never weighed 143.3, that's really a bit high for me. I did expect about 141, 142, but you know, but anyways, it is what it is. So that's why it's the thumbnail, so that you can see that. And when I lost weight on keto, the most recent time I did lose weight, which was 2 years ago now, I did take a detox supplement, and I think it helped. I did, I think it's called Inno Cleanse. I'll have to show you that. I got it from, I think I got it from Amazon. If I didn't, you can get it on Amazon. This though came from Piping Rock, and we'll see how this one works. Yeah, let's just pull a tarot card, try to make this halfway interesting, and we'll go from there, okay? So those are the supplements though. I did not take all these supplements back then, and I will try to cut down on them now, except for the D vitamins, the probiotic, the detox, and the multivitamin. And if I get tired here and there, we'll take the B vitamin, and I'll take the melatonin as I need it. I may have taken a little bit back then, you know, just because I started taking that in my 20s, but very rarely. Now it's more and more frequent, you know, as you have sleep issues. Dr. Berg, I love Dr. Berg, even though you know, they say he's a Scientologist and everything. Not that I think Scientology is good, but first he said don't do melatonin, then now he's saying you can do it. But it's you need your sleep. That's important for your health and important for losing weight. I feel better when I sleep, obviously. I'm sure you guys do too. And so you kind of got to go by what your body tells you. And so if you're feeling good, you're more likely to stick to what you need to do and have that self control. Definitely takes a little self control, at least to get started. And I don't feel confident that I would have that today. So let's just look at tarot real quick. This is getting too long and too disorganized. Um, I love him. He's the first kitten I ever had, actually. So he's full grown now, though. This is Niso. He was named after my father. Okay, Niso, let's see the cards. Huh? You haven't been around much for cards, have ya? You're not like small, likes to attack the cards. All right, and my best friend gave me these cards. My best friend taught me how to read, so he's been my best friend for 37 years, but he passed, which is actually an interesting story, and I may or may not tell his story. You know, I may or may not, because it's his story, so yeah. All right. Strength. I swear I knew I'd pull this card, because I was thinking about my Leo friend, and I was thinking about how Leos are so intense, I just can't do it, you know, but I have a lot in common with Leo. I'm Gemini. Leos are typically very loyal, and I think if they do cheat on someone, they have damn good reason for it. Not that it's ever acceptable, don't get me wrong. And I think that I'm very loyal. I don't remember what else I thought I had in common with them. But yeah, I have a friend of mine, and I told him that I would send him positive energy. You know, for his job search, he's going through a little bit of a rough time. He's a Leo, and he's a great guy. So he shows me that, you know, there's great people in all the signs. I have a really good Libra friend too, whom I used to work out with. I absolutely love him, miss him. He's in another state right now. But I'm going to get back there, and we are going to work out again, and that will help. By then, I should have lost the weight, though. But, you know, when you have the Strength card, Strength is here. This perfect card for starting this, actually. Strength is the only card that can overcome the devil, and the devil being addictions in this case. You know, food addiction, bad habits. You know, it gives you that self-control to get started and to stick with it when it gets hard. You know, like when you go to these social things and everybody has food. You know, so yeah, Strength. This is the, you know, just the good character traits, and you know, it's a really good sign. Just good card to start our weight loss journey. The Strength card. Have a good day, everyone.